Live from Government Street in downtown Victoria, BC, it's the 39th Peninsula Co-op Santa Light Parade, presented by CHEK. Brought to you with limited interruptions by Country Grocer, Dodds Furniture and Mattress, and West Shore Dental Center. Now bringing you all the festive color and excitement, our holly jolly hosts, Stacy Ross, Ed Bain, and Jeff King.
Hello, everyone, and Merry Christmas. Welcome to our coverage of the 39th Annual Peninsula Co-op Santa Light Parade. We are so excited to be here. The crowds are gathering, and it doesn't seem to matter that it's a bit damper than we'd like. It's going to be an awesome parade, and everybody's just thrilled to be here.
Stoked to get it going, for sure. And we're lucky to have our sponsors on board here that have made this possible for us tonight. I just want to say right off the bat a big thank you to our friends at Country Grocer, Dodds Furniture and Mattress, and West Shore Dental Clinic for making the broadcast of the Peninsula Co-op Santa Light Parade possible. So we thank everybody who got on board. It's going to be a great night.
It sure is, and we are just moments away. We can look over near the Parliament buildings and see the trucks ready to go. And you know what? Ed and I are doing the parade tonight in the comfort of a lovely tent. Our very own Jeff King, not quite so privileged tonight, but he's in the thick of things. He's in the middle of the action. Jeff, what's going on the street?
I couldn't be happier right now, and I'm surprised by the great crowds that are here. The kids are happy, the parents are happy, and when you're in a bit of a rainstorm, what do? You splash around. That's what you do. Let's get her going, kids. Yes! Gonna have lots of fun down on Government Street. The big man himself is gonna be here within an hour, guys. It's gonna be a really fun night. Someone splash me, splash me, splash me, get me! Oh!
I think we got Jeff right where he belongs, right in the middle of those kids, because he's the biggest kid of them all right there for sure.
He sure is, and you know what?
Good
You can
job,
just
kids.
feel the excitement here. Of course, we had to miss the parade last year because of COVID, but it's back. There are about 50 entries, a few more than 50 entries here, and everybody's just thrilled to be taking part once again. And you know what? At this point, we'd really like to acknowledge and respect the Lekwungen peoples on whose traditional territory CHEK TV broadcasts from, and the Songhees, Esquimalt, and Wisanic peoples whose historical relationships with the land continue to this day.
And the parade is going to be marshaled this year by the Esquimalt Lions Club. So Daryl Dremmel and Jerry Webb are handling that for us. So we appreciate their help there. Lots of volunteers that pull us off. Look at our great crowd. I mean, there's a spirited Victoria crowd that is not going to let 20 or 30 millimeters of rain stop them from seeing a great Christmas parade. So good on everybody for coming down. And you're right, the ledge looks stunning in the background there, just beautifully lit up.
Really beautiful. So, Ed, how does Rudolph know when the Santa Light Parade is coming?
Well, I have no idea.
Well, he refers to his calendar, of course.
Of course. You know, I forgot about the joke. I haven't done this show, this parade with you. We've done the summer or the spring one, the May parade over the years. But I forgot about the jokes you come equipped with. And I was going to bring a laugh track, and I didn't have one. But I do have the Peninsula Co-op plastic clapping device.
Excellent.
Which, so we'll give you a nice hand for that one.
Okay, perfect.
There we go.
I got a million of them,
I'm
don't
sure
worry.
this is going to get quite the workout tonight for sure.
Absolutely. And hey, we are at one of our favorite vantage points to watch the parade from on the lawns of the beautiful Fairmont Empress Hotel. And we'd like to thank Alex Thorne and his staff for accommodating us once again this year. We really appreciate being here at the beautiful Empress.
Yes, we were here, yesterday for the upside in the weather, and it was gorgeous then, and it's gorgeous again tonight. And here we go. Are we underway? Woo! It looks like we are.
Yes, we are. I hear the familiar tone of the town crier, Ed.
You know what? We have Kenny Podmore, who is Sydney's official town crier, and a great friend. He's out there tonight. Liam McClellan, the town crier, who is Mini Me, the younger one coming up the ranks, and Rhonda Todrick, the official town crier concert. So they're all here in honor of our great friend Bob Alexander. Bob Alexander was the Victoria official town crier for so many years, and we've been to so many events with Bob. He's a good friend, and we just celebrated his birthday. He's in his early 90s now. He's retired, but he just had his birthday back in early October. I know he's watching with his wife Norma. They just had a 65th anniversary as well. So a good honoring of Bob Alexander tonight as the town criers get things underway here at the Santa Light Parade for Peninsula Co-op.
Now, I know you've got your little clapping device there, Ed. So what did the elves call it when Father Christmas claps his hands at the end of a play?
I think I'm going to be saying this quite a few times tonight. I don't know.
Santa Claus.
Well, Santa Claus. There we go.
And that's what you get every time you do the upside with our friend Jeff. Not so much the weather this time around, but that's okay. So there we have a look at the great fans on the street there. It doesn't matter. They got their umbrellas. And you know what? The raindrops make the lights sparkle all that much more brightly, I think. Thanks a lot to Kelly Curtin and the Greater Victoria Festival Society. You know, challenging times putting these parades on, and she and her team just do such a great job, and we're so grateful that she does the work and lets us all enjoy this wonderful holiday event every year.
It is a big production, you know, over 50 entries here this year, and as we said, they look, I mean, people have spent time and money and have turned out some terrific floats. Look at that one right there. I mean, that is
awesome.
The lights are so great. I mean, this is what you get in a parade at night like this in Christmas. It's just the real feel of the lights, and look at that. That's fantastic.
Is that Gordy
That
Dodd?
is
That's
our parade marshal.
44 years in business in our community. Such a pillar of good works. Gordy, happy holidays. And you know what? Gordy is doing his Christmas dinner once again, the 23rd annual Christmas dinner in support of Vancouver Island's most vulnerable. That's the 17th of December at our place in Victoria, and December 18th in St. Paul's University. But you know what? Let's have a listen to the maiden band, shall we? All right, that great Naden band, since 1940 they've been playing.
35 professional full-time musicians in that group, and they are terrific.
Yeah, dating back to 1964, the oldest continually operational military band west of Thunder Bay. And hey, that looks familiar, Ed.
That's a pretty terrific group right there. There's our CHEK family that are gathered in the rain here tonight to walk the parade with our float there. We've got the Rob Gailey has given us a hand decorating. It looks great, so we appreciate that, and we're proud to be a part of this parade and this community in a big, big way.
You bet. And here's the Victoria Fire Department. Mayor Lisa Helps is on board there somewhere, I think. Firefighters will be handing out over 100 pounds of candy to party goers this time around.
Yeah, they get it done. They go big.
Yeah. So, Ed, what do you think Santa's favorite candy is?
Well, I know cookies are his favorite, snack, but I have no idea what favorite candy would be for Santa.
Jolly Ranchers?
Jolly Ranchers. There we go. These are getting better as the night carries on,
Do you think so? You know what? Let's go check in with Jeff King on the street. Jeff, what you got going on?
I'm here with her worship, Mayor Lisa Helps,
Nobody calls me that.
Well, I do. Or Pizza. I know that's your nickname, so we'll go with that. How great is it to see a great crowd, even though it's raining out here?
It's so awesome. It's so inspiring. People really wanted to come out tonight. The streets are lined, and it's just really great.
Yeah, and it's been such a tough year and a half for everyone. It's nice to get outdoors and gather like this and in safety and just have a nice time as a community.
It really is. It's so nice to see so many people. One person said, "Hi, Santa," and I said, "Santa's behind us."
Oh, jeez. Hate to be mistaken for Santa.
Hate to be mistaken for
Thanks,
Santa.
Pizza. Enjoy this.
Okay, take care. Enjoy the parade.
All right, good job, Jeff. Jeff's out handling on the wet street coverage for us here tonight at the Peninsula Co-op Santa Light Parade. Crime Stoppers, they just had rolled. There they are right there. That's that great float for Crime Stoppers this year. So they are a big supporter of the parade. And remember, the tipsters can receive rewards up to $2,000 for information that you give if it results in a person being arrested or a case being solved. So 1-800-222-TIPS or online at victoriacrimestoppers.ca.
And here are our friends from Saanich Police. Ace is always happy to be part of the parade as well. He is even happier saying hi to all the kids on the parade route, of course. And Saanich Police remind us, don't help thieves out like the Grinch that you saw just a moment ago. Put gifts and items in the trunk of your car. So, Jeff, tell us what's going on.
Well, I've got the police chief here, Del Manick. What are you handing out, Del? What do you got? Because you didn't give me anything.
I got some goodies, but where's your Christmas spirit?
I don't know. Give me a candy cane. That's the least you can do.
Oh, there you go. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Great to be here.
Yeah.
So many families. It's so nice to see.
Yeah.
Rain? What rain?
What rain? It's liquid sunshine.
Exactly.
Thanks, Del. Enjoy the parade.
Exactly. Merry Christmas, everyone.
And Merry Christmas to you, Del.
Great to see Del out in the parade here tonight. Great guy and a great chief of police for sure.
Absolutely.
People watching here from Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta. Angie, thank you for tuning in there, and Kelly is watching from Mackenzie, BC, and Jenna Lee is out there watching from Mackenzie, BC as well. So we
Hi,
appreciate
Jenna.
you guys watching and
Merry Christmas.
sending us a note on our social media sites.
You bet. Now, we just watched the Saanich Charitable Firefighters go by. They've been doing such great work in our community. If you'd like to donate, saanichfirefighters.com. You can make a contribution there.
There they are. That's there is the I'm trying to think. Is that Seamus the dog? I'm trying to think who that is.
Oh, and there's
The
you
men
can
in
hear
kilts.
the men in kilts. They are your friendly kilted cleaning partner. They say everything is better in a kilt.
And they do gutter cleaning, and I can tell you right now, if you haven't got your gutters clean, get a hold of these guys quickly, because with the amount of rain that's still to come with atmospheric river number 3, you want to make sure the gutters are clear.
Well, they're on foot, these guys, but Ed, how do snowmen get around?
I have no idea.
They ride an icicle.
They ride an icicle. There we go.
Oh,
I should be
look
jotting
at-
these down myself and using them on the upside. I could use some help in that department.
Oh, wow.
Isn't this something?
Look at this spectacular truck. I believe this is the Department of National Defense float, and it is absolutely breathtaking. A wonderful mock-up of the Canadian Forces frigate, and 50,000 lights on this bad boy.
Man.
I think Base Commander Captain Jeff Hutchinson is on board there. And the numbers on the ship that are of the HMCS Vancouver, and the float put together by Special Purpose Vehicles Unit located at CFB Esquimalt. What great work. Really, really wonderful.
Hopefully they've got a pretty serious Delco battery running those lights, because that's a lot of power there.
Yeah, you bet.
Here's the Esquimalt Military Family Resource Center float. This is a not-for-profit organization that helps military members and their families navigate the unique challenges that the military lifestyle can at times bring. And if you'd like to help them out, you can donate at this email or this website address, esquimaltmfrc.com.
Now, Ed, this is not a joke. You'll be glad to know. But I was reading up some stats about Christmas, and Canadians consume 5.9 million liters of eggnog every year. Do you like eggnog?
You know, I could not add anything to that stat, because I'm not a real. I find it just a little too thick for me. But
why isn't that surprising me?
I can't seem to thin it out with enough other stuff.
All right, we're looking at the CFAC Santa's Anonymous Society float here. Santa's Anonymous Society, community treasure going back 44 years. They have served thousands of children at Christmas and throughout the years. Santa's Anonymous really, truly enhances the lives of local children and youth in our community.
Great crowd. Not the greatest night, but it's not. You know what? It's a warm night, and that's the other. If there is any pluses of these systems, is that the warm air comes with it. So it's about a 10-degree night tonight. So in spite of the rain, at least it's warm.
The Christmas spirit is keeping us all warm, and look at this great group of Scouts here. Scouts Canada, the country's leading co-ed youth organization, offering programs for ages 5 to 26. Over 50,000 youth participating in the country in Scouts.
Great organization. I went as a young boy myself.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you get
I
badges?
got very few badges, but I think I might have got a couple.
All right, let's have a listen. This is the Greater Victoria Police Pipe Band.
They are great.
Really, really wonderful. The Police Pipe Band formed in 2000 as a community-based police initiative promoting police and community partnerships.
And nice to know that a bagpipe will hold up and perform in any kind of weather by the looks of it.
Absolutely. So this is the Coastal Mountain Fuels float thrilled to be back again participating in the Peninsula Co-op Santa Light Parade this year. They'd like to send a huge shout out to all of their hardworking staff and their families and wish everyone a healthy and prosperous 2022.
And they've done some work on that float. Boy, that's got lots of lights.
Oh,
it's a beauty.
So beautiful. It really is. I think I passed that antique tractor there on my way in to the parade.
Did you? Yeah, it's terrific. Was it lit up on the way in?
It was not lit up on the way in. So that's a surprise for the parade tonight. Oh, and there's the Lexington Fairgrounds float.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's sort of in my neck of the woods there a little bit. And that tractor we saw there is a 1905 45 horsepower case steam traction engine. That's awesome.
Wow, is it ever?
It would go for about $52,000 today, $1,800 when it was bought in 1905.
So 1,890 in 1905 converts to 52,000 today. Wow, that's some serious math you just did there.
Well, actually, it was written down.
Oh,
I didn't do it in my head.
All right.
No.
I'll retract that.
And here's an entry from Petro Canada. Look at all those lights on there. I wonder if this truck will be in the truck light parade coming up in December.
That very likely will be. And here's the Shriners. I mean, you can't have a parade without the Shriners, and the Giza Shrine of BC and the Yukon float. There's engine number 9.
Nice. Of course, the Shriners do so much great work. They provide many youth with mobility issues, transportation to our hospitals. And this evening's participants represent the Victoria Shrine Clowns, participating in the parade since 1971.
It's great to see them.
Oh, so much fun. The kids just love it, too. So, Ed, you know that kids can get into mischief this time of year a little bit. So what do you get if you eat Christmas decorations like a kid might do?
Which actually I think I have done when I was a kid. And I can tell you, tinsel's not that tasty. I don't know. What happens?
Well, it's funny you say tinsel because if you eat Christmas decorations, you get tinselitis.
Okay. I think that deserves a round of applause from the plastic clapping device. There we go. All right.
Well, these folks are keeping warm. This is the Island Hopper Precision Jump Rope Team. They offer jump rope instruction and demos, and they've been doing that for almost 30 years.
Illuminated jump ropes.
Have you been doing any of the jump rope for the dad bod competition there, Ed?
That part hasn't been part of my training. I'm just concentrating on doing what they've laid out for me to do and trying not to get winded when I wipe down the equipment, as everybody does in the Saanich Rec Center gyms. But skipping is a great exercise, and the Island Hopper Precision Jump Rope Team are a great example of how to do it right. Wow, they're great.
What's your favorite Christmas movie yet?
Well, I've got to go with Christmas Vacation, I think, right out of the bat.
So
although Elf is pretty good.
Elf is very good. Do you know the movie A Christmas Story?
Yes.
Well, a big part of that movie was filmed in Canada.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Ralphie's School, the Chinese restaurant where his family eats, Christmas dinner, and that swearing scene, and lots of the interior segments were all shot in Canada.
Well, I did not know that, and that will, of course, be airing several times, if it's not already on the air, over the Christmas season.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the Wandafuku Skating Club.
Right.
They are a club at the West Shore Rec Center out in Colwood. They offer learn to skate programs and all kinds of different opportunities to skate. Registration is ongoing, so you can go and skate with them whenever you like. I bet you're an accomplished skater. Ed, you told me you play hockey.
Well, I said I tried to play hockey, but I spent a lot of time on the bench. And I think we're going to be skating on the upside next week if the weather holds off. So you'll see what an unaccomplished skater I am that night.
That is definitely something to look forward to for sure. And hey, just a shout out again to our sponsors who are allowing us to bring this great parade to you. Country Grocer, celebrating 37 years in business here on Vancouver Island. We've got Dodd's Furniture and Mattress. You saw Gordy Dodd a little bit earlier in the parade. And West Shore Dental Center. They're on the West Shore and they're open 7 days a week. So thank you so much to our sponsors.
And you know what they have there? They have the Christmas special, the bleaching Christmas special at West Shore Dental Center. So if you're dreaming of a white Christmas from a tooth standpoint, there you go.
Well, there's lots of photos taken this time of year, so you want to make sure your smile is as good as it can be. This is the Bauco Access Panel Solutions entry, very nicely lit, I must say. They've been part of Esquimalt Industrial Park for about 15 years, and they really wanted to be here and celebrate the season with their community.
All right, more people checking in from across the country, including St. Catharines, Ontario. Tina is out there. So Tina, we thank you for watching there. And hello from Eli, who's 8, loving the parade.
Hi, Eli.
And Teresa says that she's enjoying this as well. So she says, grateful for the event. Thanks to everybody that's participating in it and putting it on. And we're grateful for it as well.
Yeah, you bet.
We've missed this.
Yeah, wouldn't miss it for anything. So here we're looking at the Capital Region Female Minor Hockey Association. Now, the association is the home of the Victoria Reign. I say it's a great way to stay active for girls 5 to 20 years old. They don't need any experience to play. All coaches are certified, and it's just good fun and good competition. If you want to find out more, go to victoriagirlshockey.ca.
So this would be the Victoria Marine Rescue Society.
I wonder if this is still part of the Hockey Association.
Yeah,
like that looks
right.
like a couple of nets and a couple of sticks there.
Right, you are. Yeah, they're starting to back up a little bit. But really, the parade is moving at just an awesome pace here.
It really is. Oh,
There we go. They found the
there
camera.
the young hockey players. Did I say soccer? I meant hockey players, of course. The young hockey players.
There's the outfit of the night. The plastic bag has been vital.
Well, since we're talking sports, Ed.
Yes.
How did Scrooge win the football game?
How did Scrooge win the football? I assume he cheated. Is that close? No.
No, the ghost of Christmas past.
See, quite like that one.
Is that the first one?
Well, no, I've liked them all, but that one would be, as we used to call a knee slapper back in the day.
This is the Victoria Marine Rescue Society. They are a group of great volunteers who dedicate their free time to running the Royal Canadian Marine Search and Rescue Station number 35 here in Victoria. And of course, they are on call 24/7, 365 days a year to respond to any marine emergencies off our shores. And boy, they help a lot of people. We're so grateful.
And they'll take your donation if you want to help them out at vmrs.org to make a donation for the Victoria Marine Rescue Society. Beautiful.
So great.
Over 50 entries here, and our thanks to Peninsula Co-op, who have become really such a great community partner for so many events. And it's so important because you have to have these sponsors or else you just don't get these great events that we have come to love in Greater Victoria for all of these years, and this one is certainly one of them. So Peninsula Co-op proud to be presenting the Santa Light Parade here on its 39th year.
And this, I love this. This is the Wild Rover Mobile Irish Pub. Didn't you guys do an upside with these guys?
We had a story on these guys on the upside. Yeah, they're fantastic.
Love it.
The pub that comes to you.
It is perfect for weddings, festivals, corporate and special events, and they wanted to wish everyone a very, very Merry Christmas. It's super fun.
Well, I'm surprised that Jeff isn't right in there with these folks here tonight, the Victoria Academy of Ballet. Or maybe he is, we just can't pick him out there. No, he's definitely not doing that. Not without breaking something.
Right. This great company offers specialized dance instruction to children ages 2 right up to the pros, and their youth company is excited to be participating here with us this evening. Great to see you guys. Thanks so much for coming out. Okay, so I know the movie. What's your favorite Christmas song?
Oh, boy.
That's a tough one, I know.
You know what? I like a song by Willie Nelson, does Pretty Paper, which I kind of like that song. Yeah, that's one you don't hear very often.
That is one you hear very often. I'll tell you the one you hear most often, probably. It's the one that has been recorded and adapted more than any others. Can you guess which one it is?
Is it White Christmas?
No,
it's not. Is it All I Want for Christmas?
No. All you want for Christmas is for me to stop telling you jokes and stuff,
no,
right?
I don't want that at all. I want that to continue.
It's Silent Night.
Silent Night.
The most recorded Christmas song in history. It's had more than 733 different versions copyrighted since 1978.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I'm learning. I'm laughing. I'm learning. What a night this is for me.
Oh, man.
So there goes this is the Victoria Electric Vehicle Club float, is it not? I think
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bet.
So the club is 1,800 drivers of electric cars on the island. They're dedicated to advocating for electric cars, trucks, and buses, and we are seeing lots of them.
We sure
lately.
are. Yes. Yeah. Just wanted to let you know that the Festival Society is also raising donations tonight for the food banks and toys for children at Victoria General Hospital and Janice Place. There's a drop box in the Bay Centre at Guest Services. We have such generous folks here on Vancouver Island, and I know if you can help, you absolutely will. So there's a drop box at the Bay Centre to support the food bank and toys for kids at Vic General and Janice Place.
And I think the Helmet Head Motorcycle Group is going to be making that toy run to the hospitals. And I think they are part of the parade here tonight. Hopefully we'll see them tonight. I think those helmets, they all have those Sesame Street-based character helmets, which are probably
so
a little
much fun.
soggy here tonight. You might want to get the shop back on them after, but
Wow.
they do a great job. Scott Farron heads that organization up, so hopefully we'll see them here in a little bit.
Absolutely, and the parade is moving right along here. Actually, it's not going too badly, and we can see there's still lots of lights and lots of wonderful things still to come.
You know, there's no city that looks like Victoria, you know, with the legislature lit up in the background. I mean, you just can't beat that. It's fantastic.
Absolutely. So, Ed, have you ever seen the old version, the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, that first one?
The very first. That's actually my favorite. I like that one, yeah.
The Animagic, they call it?
Yeah.
Well, all the characters' voices, with the exception of Sam the Snowman, were performed by Canadian actors, singers, and voiceover artists in Toronto at RCA Victor Studios.
Small country, big talent.
Big talent. Oh, my gosh, look at
Here's
this.
Rob, yep.
Oh, there he is.
Here we go.
Let's have a listen to this.
Is there anybody that you know that can top this guy's work? Rob Gailey from Gailey Farms has done it again. Look at this float. Terrific.
Oh, and here's the Stages Dance Company as well. Always together with the Rob Gailey float. Happy to be back here in Victoria. And I tell you that, honestly, the work Rob Gailey does on those floats every year is just something to behold.
For every event.
For
he's
every
here
event.
in the May Parade. He's in this one. Halloween is crazy out there. But there's the Stages Dance Group. And you know, Kim Braylon has been heading that group up for so many years here in Victoria. She's done a terrific job. So congratulations to everybody involved with the Stages Dance Group. Stages, Victoria's internationally known dance company.
And if you want to head out to Gailey Farms, don't miss the Bright Lights by Night. It kicks off on December 10th at 5 p.m. and runs December 10th to 12th and December 17th to 23rd. It is a glittery nighttime experience for the whole family. And if that amazing float is any indication, I don't think you'll be disappointed, my friends.
A lot of people are getting in contact with us and saying great things on our social media accounts, so we appreciate that. And we think a lot of people are probably watching us on the CHEK Plus app as well. That's another way to see us, or live here on the traditional way through your cable feed, satellite.
Oh, and it looks like they've got some treats to be given out there, a little candy cane action for the folks who are sitting along the parade route here. Did you know, Ed, that a choir master originally gave red and white striped candies to young kids to keep them quiet during marathon church services this time of year?
So that's how that started.
That's how that
That was
started.
the beginning of the candy cane.
That it is. And it wasn't until a German-Swedish immigrant decorated his tree with candy canes in about like 1847 that they became popular as Christmas candy.
Well, that's great to know. And remember, kids, if you've eaten too many candy canes or too much candy in general, take a visit to West Shore Dental Center. They're one of our sponsors. They would love to see you and make sure that you're on the right track for dental health. So our thanks to West Shore Dental Center, Dodds Furniture, and Mattress, and Country Grocer are all for sponsoring the broadcast here tonight.
Well, I think we had a quick look at the Pacific Heart Child Care Inc. float there. They are a child care facility out in the Saanich Peninsula, offering all kinds of care. And here we're coming up to the O'Brien Irish Dancers.
All of the instructors, by the way, are previous championship-level Irish dancers. So when you're learning from people that have those kinds of credentials, I mean, you're really getting some great instruction. So that's terrific. And this is for anybody from toddlers to teens, they say. It's safe and a fun environment for Irish dancing. And as an Irishman myself, I say we need to be dancing more, even if it's just by ourselves these days.
All right, well, we know that you're an accomplished hockey player, an accomplished Irish dancer as well. Is that what I'm picking up on
Well,
here?
I tell a big story, don't I? There they go.
Oh, I love Irish dancing.
Fantastic.
me about Irish dancing, Ed, is that the upper body of the dancers is just perfectly relaxed and still, and their legs are doing all kinds of business down there, but they looks like so, they make it look so easy. They really do.
Right, and there's Jeff with one of the dancers right now. Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, who am I with right now? What's your name?
Kaylee.
Kaylee, of course it's Kaylee. It's a great Irish name. Do you think you can teach an old man like me how to dance? Can you? Show me how to do it, Kaylee. How am I doing? Was that okay?
Not at all.
Okay, all right. Get me going again. Get me going. That's not my bag.
Valiant effort, though.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, good job. Good for trying.
He's Jeff's good at other Irish things, but the dancing maybe is not the primary one.
Absolutely. Well, here we're looking at the La Société Francophone de Victoria, the Society, and Les Jeux de la Francophonie Canadienne Victoria 2022. So they're pretty excited because in July 2022, Victoria will host the Canadian Francophone Games for 1,000 youth French speakers from right across Canada. So that's going to be a really exciting event for this group.
Well, it's nice to be looking ahead to events, albeit them down the road a bit in 2022, but it's good that we have stuff planned.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We need it.
This is a lot of lights here. This is the Power to Be float, and they've obviously got some power within that float to run thousands of lights. They've done a great job. So Power to Be is a great nonprofit organization. They create access to nature for youth, families, and adults that are living with cognitive, physical, financial, and social barriers. So it really is an important thing, and they are constantly fundraising. So check out their website if you can help them out as well. They're a great organization. Power to Be.
Oh, that looks like
Alibaba.
Maybe if you're hungry, you may want to step out and meet this float halfway.
This has been a long time. I mean, they have been in Greater Victoria for a long time, delivering hot, fresh circles of love. You hear Zaw, you hear wheel sometimes, but a circle of love, that's new. Since 1986, Alibaba Pizza, and it's delicious, and they've got locations here in Saanich on the West Shore, up into Duncan, and also in the Nanaimo.
Delicious. I love pizza. So, Ed, how much do you think Santa paid for his sleigh?
Well, let me see. I'm going to try to guess one of these.
Okay, try and guess one.
Let's see. Well, I can't say an arm and a leg. I wouldn't. That's not going to work. No. Well, I guess I don't know.
All right. Well, if you did want to know how much Santa paid for his sleigh, I can tell you it was nothing. It was on the house.
It was. See, these are honestly, they're getting better. By the end of the night, I should be on the ground laughing uncontrollably.
Let's listen to this great Spectrum Community School marching band.
Concert for the Spectrum School Marching Band coming up December 3rd, which, by the way, is next week.
What?
Next week. We're into December. This is, where is this going?
I am not ready. I'm not ready for it to be December.
No. Are you ready for these guys?
Yes. I'm guessing this is the Boston Dance Collective, Victoria-based dance studio offering classes in jazz and ballet. And I think your furry helmeted friends are coming up here.
Yeah, Helmet Head Canada right in behind them. And there are, I think in total, about 100 motorcycles that are a part of this toy drive. Scott Farron heads it up. We had him on the show, I think, a couple of weeks ago. And he's been doing this for a number of years. And these helmets are spectacular.
Oh, they're so good.
and they're doing the toy runs for the hospitals locally here, and also up into Nanaimo as well. So it's a great initiative that they've taken on to get toys to kids that are going to have to spend Christmas in hospital, unfortunately.
They seem to be managing the weather just fine.
Yeah.
With their...
I think you'd want to have indoor-outdoor carpet on your helmet perhaps
so.
tonight. But.
It's so great that everybody's watching our coverage tonight from all over the place. Now, our dear friend Rich is not the best penman in the world, so I'm trying to decipher.
They're handing us these notes, yeah.
His handwriting, looking at Fort, help me out here. What do you think this is? Fort McCartry, Australia? Looking for the family in the crowd.
Okay, we're going to have to take a guess on that one.
Okay, but thanks for watching in Australia.
In Australia, that's impressive.
Yeah. Let's see, and let's say happy birthday to Liam. He's enjoying his 4th birthday watching from Fiskart tonight. So happy birthday, Liam. Ooh, look at this fun card.
This is something else.
Ooh. This is the Victoria Harbour Cats, no doubt about it. Looking so much forward to baseball season and sitting in the sunshine in the stands with people eating hot dogs. And
yep, it's
boy,
back.
Oh boy, it is back, and we're so excited.
A long rest period, if you will, during COVID, so they can't wait to get live baseball back at Royal Athletic Park.
Yeah, part of the West Coast League, the city's #1 summertime sports entertainment. They drew close to 80,000 fans last year to Wilson's Group Stadium at Royal Athletic Park, and we love watching them so much. Season tickets, 10-game flex packs, and more are now available. Just go to harborcats.com.
And Jim Swanson has never taken his foot off the gas and continues to promote the Harbor Cats and keep everybody aware of the next season and when we're going to be back playing baseball. And this is the coming year for that.
Well, speaking of sports, what's an elf's favorite sport, Ed?
An elf would be, I don't know.
North Pole vaulting.
North Pole vaulting. I never would have guessed that. I never would have guessed any of these, to be honest with you. But great float here. Lots of work, man. You know, you don't put these together this afternoon and then come down. I mean, this is a lot of work.
So much work.
Dino Lab. So this is their dinosaurs are being released onto the streets here tonight to help spread some truly old school prehistoric Christmas cheer or Christmas fear in this case.
And you're right about the lights we just saw there on the Canadian Coast Guard entry. They serve Wilfrid Laurier and replica of the Estevan Point Light Station. 15,000 lights there. Not quite as many on the dinos, but they are still really fun.
They're impressive anytime you see a dinosaur downtown.
And we can tell you that the dinosaur handlers will be accompanying the dinosaurs to make sure they're not eating everybody's candy and people and things like that.
Got a great message in from Marge. Says, great dancing, Jeff. So, you know, the people are happy to see Jeff. He always is dancing in our parades in one form or another. So thanks to Marge for getting that to us via social media here tonight. Looks amazing. Happy holidays from, is it New York? Have we got somebody watching in New York here?
Oh, fantastic.
So thank you.
Lovely. So what do you call an elf that can sing and dance? We know Jeff can. What do you call an elf that can sing and dance?
That would be a
Elvis.
Elvis? Okay, great. None of these are repeated from last year either, folks. This is all new material, is it not?
Sure, absolutely.
Absolutely,
100%.
all right.
So there we see the Great Country Grocer float, 7 convenient locations here on the island, and they want to thank their amazing customers, suppliers, and the team for all their support over the years. So great to be back, and thank you again for sponsoring our parade coverage tonight. We really appreciate everything you do in our community.
They are great, and I'll tell you, one of their major things that they do is they support the Helpful to Dream Foundation, and you can buy those dream bouquets. Now $3 from every bouquet goes to help the Helpful to Dream Foundation, and the Christmas trees, the Mill Bay Christmas trees, also help support that.
Let's listen to the Peninsula Singers and check in with Jeff King. Jeff wants to listen to the singing too. We'll check in with him right after.
And of course, course, it's all about the
All
kids
right, well, now that
and
he's
the
got
parade.
some-
What's your favorite?
Probably all of it.
What's your favorite float so far?
Probably the dinosaur one.
The dinosaur. How about you, buddy?
Probably the
You don't
big
know?
truck. Yeah,
Yeah, how's the pizza, guys?
really good.
The pizza's fantastic, isn't it? What do you want for Christmas, buddy?
'Cause I'm a hockey player,
Yeah.
and I was looking for rollerblades, so that's what I'm getting for Christmas.
All right, well, you enjoying the parade? The big guy's coming soon. The big guy's coming soon.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just love seeing the kids.
They're great,
You know,
yeah.
I mean, they just get so excited and they restore your faith in everything that's magical and joyful about
They
this
really
time of
do.
year.
And I think if we put the camera back on there for a minute, we'd probably see Jeff trying to convince him to give him a piece of that pizza. I'm sure he's working on him right now for that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we saw the BC Transit
Wasn't
float
that something?
there. Oh, it's so great. And I love these little harbor ferries, I got to tell you.
And you know what they have now in them? They have heaters. So they're running a year round. They've got the heaters in them now, so they're super comfortable, and they're just a great way to get around the inner harbor for sure. They are classic.
They are, and they're really, like, if you think about Victoria and the Inner Harbor, I mean, you think about the Empress, of course, and the legislative buildings, and
Yeah.
these harbor ferries have now become really an
Iconic.
iconic part of the culture of the Inner Harbor, right? And I mean, even if you're not a visitor or a tourist, you can really enjoy it, and you know, they do lots of fun pub crawls
Yeah, they do
and pickle
pub crawls
tours and
and
things.
yeah.
It's super fun.
Thanks to the DCH watching up in French Creek here tonight.
Again, so much work, you know, to put all these things together, as you say. I mean, it's a labor of love, and I know it is for the people that do it. But still, we so appreciate
The time
your
that they're
willingness to invest
investing
that
in.
time. in.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, this, I think, is the Passion and Performance Dance Troupe. They're a performance studio for adults. They offer classes to fit all ages, bodies, levels, identities, and abilities. Dancing is their passion. They just want to make every day a little more sparkly, and they're doing that today.
Oh, look at they've got lit outfits. Not like the old days. You know, if you're going to have a lit outfit, you'd have to have miles of extension cord. And now, of course, you've got batteries to operate this stuff.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey.
Look who it is.
Well, there he is, the main attraction, Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Do you know what Santa's nationality is?
No, I don't.
He's North Polish.
He's North Polish, is he?
He is wonderful.
Yeah, isn't he great?
Oh, he's such a busy man at this time of year, and he manages to take the time to be here every year with us.
A Merry Christmas. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of our heart.
Brings everybody joy and toys,
Merry
and he
Christmas,
sings.
Victoria.
Beautiful.
Good to see you. You guys rock. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Nice to see you all. Smiling faces. Oh, so nice.
And it's always bittersweet seeing Santa because I
'Cause you know
love
that's the
Santa, but I
end.
know that means that the end of the parade
I
is
know.
here. And it's been truly, truly wonderful. The rain hasn't dampened the spirit of the
No.
event in the slightest.
Here's how big this event was here tonight for our viewers. Barrett is watching in Edmonton, and he said he's turned off the Oilers game to watch the parade.
Barrett.
So that's big. So thank you
It
for that,
is.
Barrett.
And thank you once again to our hosts here at the Empress Hotel, to the
Yes.
Greater Victoria Parade Society and all the work they've done, and our terrific sponsors. Again, Dodd's Furniture and Mattress. We've got Country Grocer and West Shore Dental. Thank you. Thanks to all the crew here at CHEK
Yeah,
that
we
has
got a lot of
made this happen tonight.
drenched people that are out there working the cameras and getting this broadcast possible. So we appreciate them as well. And Jeff's been out there in the rain all night tonight, so he got some good positive feedback in his dancing. That should warm him right up.
That will. And that's a wrap for the 39th Annual Peninsula Co-op Santa Parade. On behalf of Jeff King and Ed.
Yeah, great to
and
work with you again,
myself.
Stacy.
Yeah, nice to see you too. And all the crew here at CHEK. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Have a very, very Merry Christmas. We're so glad you were here with us tonight. Take care.